I'm always doing research. Um, yeah, in a way, it's disturbing to me, you know? I know chances are it ain't gonna even do no good. You know, if you are a real child of the Most High God, and before I say this, first and foremost, I'm living the life in that aspect when I what I'm getting ready to say. I'm you know, as a matter of fact, don't get me wrong. In the past, I did things that were wrong. I did. Am I proud of it? You already know the answer before I say anything. No. I absolutely was not proud. Even though they were just, I consider them small mistakes. But in the eyes of God, I would say it's a big thing. Stealing, um, guilty of just falling weak in the past, I say, battling with, and I'm just saying, you're just putting that there on the table. Weaknesses for us, even though I never really been with a woman. I never, when I say really, what I mean, I never been with a woman I never been in a very serious relationship, if you know what I mean by that. I never been in no real serious commitment, uh, committed relationship. No. So, but when it comes to the thought, the sexual immorality in the mind, yes, I have thought a bad thought, which is bad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to like say that I don't, like I'm not going to sit up here and act like I never had no flawed thoughts, if that would make sense when it comes to sexual immorality, because I would be lying. But just to clear that out the way, because I'm actually just trying to be more careful with, because I have to make sure that I'm really living this here, because if you got one thing in your life, in my life, if I have one thing in my life that is hidden, teensy weensy, that shit can be come to the forefront, and it basically will ruin my message. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Especially, it's a big, really, it's a big audience that watch. They may not comment and put a lot of likes on the videos and stuff like that, but they pretty much, a lot of people watch the video, especially the little short clips. So I just want to be one of those people. I don't want to be I don't want to mislead. No, I want to make sure that I'm giving people correct information, and I'm living that everything, every piece of what I say. You see what I'm saying? I forgot what script. script that I wanted to go to explain the point I was trying to make. But I do everything in my power. Like I say, I try to do the right thing. It was something in particular that I wanted to say. It'll come back to me. I guess I just have to keep talking and then it'll come to me. But my thing is this here. I think I know where I'm going. Ephesians. I want to quote from the book of Ephesians. Is where I want to go. Ephesians, I believe. Is it? Hold on. Oh no, it ain't. I thought I heard some rain or something. Okay, let's. Ephesians is a good book to read when it comes to dealing with sexual immorality and women and things like that, and men too, you know. I actually, okay, I think I'm close. Let's read this verse, and this may not be exactly all what I'm looking for. It reads, "For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church, and he is the savior of the body." Okay. I think this might be it right here. I'm not sure. Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Submit yourselves one to another in the fear of God. See, one thing about God, he never changes. You see what I'm saying? You got this modern day, the women in particular. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to give y'all first, because I have a lot. Hold on, wait a minute. I tell you what, let me do this. You got to take time. I got to, because if I don't, you're not going to understand fully where I'm coming from. Husband, love your wives and be not bitter against them. I think that might be Colossians. Yep. Before I even put it down here, Colossians 3:19. Colossians 3:19. Colossians 3:19. It says, now let's start at verse 18. This is a question for me right here. Now, what I want to talk about is this. Why do our women have a spirit, even though the Bible it's prophecies, Bible prophecies? Why is it that they have a spirit is to wanna like show themselves naked and they wanna sell themselves? Like men black men, Hispanic and Native American men, I really do believe that we genuinely care about women. But I really do believe that it's like I question a lot of that sometimes. Like I notice that, and I'm relating it to the curses, and maybe that's why I feel like I can relate to this. You know what I'm saying? That's the only real reason why I'm speaking on the real Jews according to the Bible would be under the curse, and them fake Jews would be in Israel. If it would have been the other way around, and I was a person that came up and was rich, and I felt like I had it like that, nice cars and all that, and was doing good at the top, and I felt like the system wouldn't be against me, that I had the privileges that white people, so-called white people, had. If I grew up like that, then I would I definitely would have no reason is to say, it's a possibility that I could be an Israelite. I don't know. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying like that. You know what I'm saying? This is the only reason why I really pick up the Bible and at this point maybe and speak on what I'm speaking of. I feel like it could be a possibility. You know what I'm saying? And then some say, well, what if you're wrong? You know what I'm saying? You just don't know. Only God knows. You know what I mean? Because He know everything. So all I can do is just trust God and just have faith. But if I would have came up having it like that, like people say, oh man, he rich, he got it like that. If somebody asked me, do you feel that you have the privileges in this world, that you feel that you have privileges on every level as the so-called white man? Do you feel like when they pull you up, do you feel like you're going to have the same privileges? I can honestly say no. Like that. Now, if like I'm saying, if I'd have grown up, I wouldn't have been, let's say, in the condition like single all my life, seeking for that right person. When I was in my 30s, I did that. And I'm trying to make a point with what I'm talking about. And I'm going to read some stuff so that way y'all will fully understand what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? And not knowing how to read and write, that was me. You see what I'm saying? Living in a single parent household, I said, well, so far it does match up, because the way I look at it, I said, well, I have to see if my lifestyle that I matches up with this Bible. It can determine whether you're Israelite or not when you read it. You see what I'm saying? So I said, well, maybe I might need to see some more, like get more signs to see, or go out in public and stuff. So certain things, I have been in certain, it wasn't bad, but it was like simple, like it's almost like, if I'm not mistaken, and if I'm wrong, my bad, God forgive me, that maybe does God, sometimes does He put you in situations to like, nah, I'm not going to come down and talk to you like Eric Holder do. I'm not going to talk to you like you talking to me. But I'm gonna talk to you through people. And I'm gonna give you some hints. And you're going to have to catch on. You just going to have faith to know that this book is talking to you. And then, I still have my moments where I have my doubts and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I'm just being 100% honest. But with this woman thing, if, like I said, if I wouldn't have been experienced none of this stuff here, and I was doing good, I had it like that and had money. I mean, just had, what I'm saying? Just had it like that. Living in the finest of neighborhoods and stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about, how white people, the so-called white people live and stuff. then I'd be like, well, you know what? It's a possibility. You know what? No, I probably would be speaking like Caucasian people. I believe I would be speaking like Caucasian people. You see what I'm saying? Because in Romans 8:16, he said, it is the spirit that bear witness, right? So if, all right, like I do know that if I see somebody that maybe struggling to get somewhere or something like that, and you feel you have compassion in your spirit is to make sure they're good and stuff like that. And have you ever done something wrong and you just felt really guilty about it? I have felt like that. You see what I'm saying? And it's like the enemy is not gonna feel guilty of something. You know what I mean? They're not gonna feel guilty of something. So, and if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have no reason to sit up here and speak and talk on the stuff that I'd be like, nah, man, that ain't talking to me. You know. All right, let's go on. Let's read this here. I kept it out long, and then all right, let's go. Wives. Now I got a question behind this, and I want somebody to tell me what they think. They may not do it now, but they may do it when they go and watch the playback. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands, as it is fit in the Lord. Now he said, wives, submit. It didn't say, somebody said the same thing, and I'm repeating it. It didn't say, wives, love your husbands. No, it didn't say that. It says, wives, submit yourselves unto your own husband, as it is fit in the Lord. Now, verse 19. Husbands, love your wives, and be not bitter against them. We're living in a day and age. Men are not bitter. Black, Hispanic, and Native American men. I'm not talking about the enemy men. I'm not talking about the so-called white man, Chinese men. I'm not even talking about them. I'm talking about blacks, Hispanics, and Native American. It seems like the women is more bitter, and the men is really genuine. If you don't believe what I'm saying, go and watch a lot of them videos that you see on the media, like the gold digger pranks and stuff like that. And we know Esau is the one that's the cause of all this here. But at the same time, it says, listen, think about what I'm saying. It says, husband, love your wives and be not bitter against them. Okay, now let's go back up, slide back up to verse 18 of Ephesians chapter 3. Ephesians chapter 3 and 18. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as it is fit in the Lord. That would make people question that. Like if I would have been where I was back, say 16 years old. I mean, back in 2016. I'm tripping now. Well, maybe that too. And I read that or saw something like that, it would have made me with the wondering. Now, things are flipped today. It seems like the women should have been, some people will put it like this here. It seemed like God should have been like, well, why God didn't say, wives, love your husband and be not bitter against them? Because today, you got, just go and watch them videos. Just watch a couple of them. And you're going to see who is bitter and who's not. Just watch the videos and the videos will speak for themselves. I want y'all to, if y'all get, if you gotten this far in this video, or whoever get this far in the video, because I understand most people don't feel comfortable commenting on video. I get it, because I watch a lot of videos and I don't comment on every video. But if I should do a reaction biblically, do a biblical reaction, to use this platform here is to do some biblical reactions to what I'm talking about. I'm not uh just let me know in the comment if you don't want to, then it's fine, whatever. Then I'll just accept whatever. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm just messing my words all up right here. But I would do that. You see what I'm saying? I would take time some days and sit down and do some. Maybe I should. Would that be good if I do that? I'm thinking, would that be good if I did that? Do some reaction videos based upon what I'm talking about. Or maybe, if not just that, if it's possible, I probably can take and put a link to a video like that in the comment section, in the description box. My bad, in the description box. Matter of fact, hold on. Let's do. This might take too long though. If I see one, hold on. Thank God, my computer's working pretty fast. It's not working too slow. Let's see here. I see my video here. Should I get this one that was done like no, wait a minute. Let me grab. I'm gonna grab one and I'm going to I'm thinking maybe I should come back. Let's do this here. I tell you what, I grabbed this one. This is a video somebody reacting to. I tell you what, I'm just gonna grab this and copy this video, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna paste it in the. Yeah, I think that's what I do. I'm gonna put it in the description, in the chat. I mean, and then I'm gonna put it in the description box too. Yeah, I put it in the description box. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, I might take while I'm live now, and just put that same video in the description box. Yeah, I think I do that. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the dashboard and I'm gonna put that link in the video description. Okay, what I did, I put that video in two places. I put one in the chat, and then I took and put the other one in the description box in this video here. So people can go and watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube had that thing. Now let's read this over. It says, "Husband, love your wives and be not bitter against them." Things are turned upside down today. If you watch, like I said, go watch that video there. And when you watch that video, you're going to notice, you're going to see who is bitter. You see what I'm saying? You don't hear people walking around saying that, "Ooh, men got such a bad attitude and they this and that. They all they think about is money." No. A man, black, Hispanic, and Native American man, and the reason I'm saying this, maybe I'm speaking for myself because I know I'm in that category. And I'm speaking for myself, you know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why a lot of good men and good women are single. Because you have people with that type of slave mentality on them from the so-called Caucasian people. That mentality of the Caucasian people. You see what I'm saying? And our people then adopted them ways and customs to where they telling you things like money is, my time is money. That's sad. It's just sickening to me. And it's like, why do they feel like everything is about money? We understand now. Esau, the damn devil, the white man, is the reason our people is in those type of situations like that. And it done gotten so bad until our women are willing to do this to themselves. Let me get that for you right quick. Leviticus 19:28. I think that's 28. Leviticus, I was wrong. Leviticus 19:29. Look what it says. It says, "Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whoredom, and the land become full of wickedness." How can you prostitute your child to be like that? It's basically talking about a mother. There's a scripture that says, "So is the mother, so is the daughter." That's in Ezekiel. I'm cheating myself. That's in Ezekiel. Yeah, that's in Ezekiel. That's where Ezekiel chapter 16. That's where it's at. Ezekiel 16. Ezekiel 16. Look what it says here. Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 32. but as a wife that committeth adultery, which taketh strangers instead of her husband. What that sound like? She takes strangers. That means she go and she'll sleep with anybody. She'll put herself online. She'll record herself sleeping with multiple of guys. And that's why the Bible says a woman. Okay, I want to find the part where it talks about so is the. Okay, let's do this here. So is the mother, so is her daughter. King James. That is coming from, I don't know, hold on. All right. Let's look at this here. Oh, I think this might, I don't know. Ezekiel chapter 16 and verse 44. Let's watch this. Let's see if this is it. It says, behold, everyone that uses proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter. That's right. As the mother, so is her daughter. You see that? So as the mother, that's Ezekiel chapter 16 and verse 44. Behold, everyone that uses proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter. Watch this. Same thing, father like son. Leviticus 19:29. Leviticus 19:29. The Bible says, do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whoredom and the land become full of wickedness. Does that sound like what that sound like on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and all that type of stuff? It says the land is full of whoredom, right? That lets you know that this Bible is real. It says, do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore. Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whore, lest the land fall to whoredom, and the land become full of wickedness. We got so much wickedness here on the media here. Esau, the so-called white man, they pushes that agenda. That's why two men can get married. You know, in the Caucasian race, so-called Caucasian race. And these people, man, that's why the Bible, that's the word Caucasian come from, cave dweller. Because they come from the Caucasus Mountain. That's why they call it Khazars, that like the fake Jews, Khazar, because they was in the caves. Beasts, you know. Now let's look at this. Ezekiel chapter 16:44. Behold, everyone that uses proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter. Mother like daughter, daughter like mother. Daughter does it, and the daughter like mother. So is the mother, so is the daughter. That sounds like to me, this book is true. It sounds like to me, it ain't no lie here, it ain't no bullshit being in what I'm saying. You know? And so that's what my conclusion comes to this here. I ask myself, why is it that, like, when we approach women, I think our intentions are good, because I know that when I approached them when I was in my 30s, I know for without a shadow of a doubt that my intentions were very pure and good. But for some reason, I wasn't thugged out, as what they call, and that has been a condition that has been put and embedded in them through slavery, and they actually believe that that helps them, but not knowing those things came from your slave master, the Caucasian race. All that shit come from the Caucasian race. I will, and like I said, when they go out and they sell themselves, or they look online, like if you go online, they're saying things like, DM me for my prices, get my price, my videos, and just all kinds of crazy stuff, bro. Yeah, it's crazy out here. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, because my body telling me I need to go in probably. But I'll see y'all later on today sometime. And it's a lot of stuff that I left out. I feel like I have that I didn't really say all and cover all what I wanted to say. And if I left out anything, I'll just come back and chop it up and everything. But that was on my mind. I was in the bed, but I actually woke up. I went to Twitter and I saw that. You know what I'm saying? Why do they sell themselves? You see what I'm saying? It's like, because it seems to me that the so-called black man is more genuine to the so-called black woman than the woman are to them. Because the reason I'm saying that, you go and you watch the video. Go and watch go and watch those videos, and you're gonna see who's bitter. Ephesians 3 and 18 and 19. Husband, love your wives and be not bitter against them. So I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. I'll be back later on today.